Let's look at those in a little bit more detail. So for the physical layer, the raw signal, one recommended hardware tool to have is an RF Explorer. These are relatively inexpensive spectrum analyzers. Start at around $100, go higher up depending on what frequencies you like. They come with USB interfaces, so you can actually transport measurements from the device to your computer for further analysis and so forth. And software is available to look at the output of this device. Quite similar, really, is the approach of using software-defined radio dongles, of which there are many. Some examples include RTL, SDR, or the HEC RF1, but these are by no means the only ones, or I'm not recommending any specific maker here, any vendor. There are many of these. You'll want to look at the frequency ranges so that your frequency ranges are covered. In Wi-Fi, very likely 2.4, 5, perhaps 6 gigahertz range. Many of these are inexpensive, starting at around $30, and there's a lot of free software for them, including a great tool called GQRX, and that's an open source free software tool for reading SDRs. And as the little picture here shows, in its default configuration, you'll be getting like a waterfall, a dynamic picture of activity in a certain frequency range. So this is the pure physical layer, layer 1. There's another tool, WiSpy. In principle, this is almost the same. It's also a dongle, works with some of the same software, and lists of that software available in the link that I just showed you. Now moving a little bit up. So first we looked at the raw signal. Now let's look at SSIDs and channels. We know how important the coexistence of different access points is in the frequency space. So we will want to look at channels. Where have we placed our access points and routers? And there are too many to mention, really. There are so many apps for it, many of them for mobile phones as a very handy device for that. Like, you don't have to get specialized hardware. You can do it with a normal mobile phone. Personal favorites include Aruba tools. It's a free tool by the vendor Aruba that comes with a lot of detail. The screenshot here shows you that. A lot of analytics to see what APs are present, are visible in your network. There's channels, there's events, a lot of information at your fingertips. Other tools are looking a little bit more simple. The Wi-Fi analyzer, pictured on the right, is a very popular one. Good for a first overview of what's happening in your wireless space. Then there's all the command line tools. And as so often in networking, yes, we are quite Linux/Unix centric here, but of most you will find versions for Windows and definitely for Mac. Many of these tools are available cross-platform. My presentation mostly looks at Linux-based tools. IWconfig, IW are the standard management tools on the command line, and you will see here that the output of these actually is a mix of physical layer. There's frequencies here, there is signal strength, there's losses, packet losses. Speaking of packet losses, obviously we're already somewhat up in the layer scheme. And there's a lot of layer 2 here. There's SSIDs, there's channel widths and so forth. So it's a mixed view I'm getting here of different layers. Then WaveMon is another command line tool, useful. The information you're seeing here is quite similar to what we looked at before. It's just another tool, quite popular for doing wireless monitoring. Kismet, an absolute must-have tool, very, very strong for analysis, also, by the way, for hostile attacks. And as so often, to protect networks, you also should know what tools there are for attacking these networks. What Kismet does is it really shows you all the network activity going on in the wireless space. As the screenshots here show you, already gives you layer 3 and 4 information. You're seeing IP settings. You can use those to spoof devices if you have hostile motivation. You will see detailed information about encryption on these networks. You can see all the clients on networks, always provided, of course, these are not protected with additional means. So Kismet, absolutely a must-have tool. Wireshark, a graphical front end to TCP dumping. TCP dump in principle does the same. Wireshark might make it a bit easier to actually get an overview. You can apply filters, you can group and highlight, you can decode packets on the fly. Nothing that in principle you cannot do with TCP dump. It just makes it a bit easier. Wireshark is a must-have tool for that reason. MTR, MATS trace routing tool, I believe it stands for. A classic. Again, this is not fundamentally different from what traceroute and pings do, but it's a handy tool to collect your information in one quick overview. These last few tools that we showed here, of course, not specific to wireless networks at all. These are general tools for monitoring IP networks.